Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. Kansas City Chiefs versus Joe Burrow and the Carolina Panthers.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, everybody, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the way that
the first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They will be led out by perhaps the best ever. At 43 years of age now, it's the great Tom Brady.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Brady now on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
At the 32.
The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram, 12 catches, 73 yards.
And he leads the NFL in receiving yards as we come down the home stretch. Weather may be changing across the country, but his consistency remains the same.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Gets through and now an opening. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
18 more.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Parker. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards the pickup there. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know you got to cut down those interceptions.
And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Recovered by the defense.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Brady. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jonathan Joseph will get the credit for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Brady's throw there complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Complete to Evan Ingram. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Panthers, nothing.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 20 carries, 78 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately. I think it's okay there they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Brady going to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Brady now on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hayward on the coverage.
Again, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Chris Jones.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
36-yard.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Come on, Matt.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Panther first.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he'll find Akins there, complete.
Burrows.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 6. And it's third down.
17-0 our score after one.
Score, Chiefs 17, Panthers nothing.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. On 2nd and 7, Brady. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard
From the gun, it's Brady. And over the middle, this is Parker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A first down carry for Barkley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
James White, the ball carrier.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This is White on the screen. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a second down. 8 yards to go on second down.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, Brady finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On first down, Brady. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
The 19-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the draw, this is Barkley. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Derek Barnett.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense. Man, this is ridiculous, man.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady, he'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 40.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to...
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Brady's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pick.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The final shot before half for Brady. His throw incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on this first day of November. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And the Panthers.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46.
On 2nd down, Burrow looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
First down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll drop it underneath to White. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Campbell on the stop.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Complete.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down right at the 10. It's a gain of 6. Moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
play action. Now it's Brady. Going deep here for Parker. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense. Can't do that.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
at their own 30.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From midfield now, Burrow. He hits White, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Burrow's pass intended for Tyler Boyd. Incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Chiefs 30, Panthers 3.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and...
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And it's caught by Parker. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. Josh Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Josh Allen in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a 1st after a gain of about 9. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Campbell making the catch. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
It's a gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
30.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now down to 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's a gain of 7.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Here's Patterson. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 14. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 10-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that will cut this lead down to 13. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This is Barkley. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, Barkley. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
He was brought down.
The Chiefs on third down. Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Taken down right at the line.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards the pickup there.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
on second down, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
To Paris Campbell.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here.
And
coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Burrow on first down. This is White on the screen. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And Burrow going to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Boyd. Incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. And a dump off to White. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. They go play action with Burrow. That catch good for only a couple. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field. That's a team that's really getting after it.
He's going to let it fly. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Kansas City, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.